Wildlife watching on the Giant's Causeway and hopping on the duck bus to the London Wetland Centre. Summer's here with Nature's Calendar in half an hour on BBC Two.
These 5 people are amongst the greatest quiz players in Britain. Together they make up the Eggheads, arguably the most formidable quiz team in the country. The question is, can they be beaten? Hello, welcome to Eggheads, the show where a team of 5 quiz challengers pit their wits against possibly the greatest quiz team in Britain. You might recognise them as they are Goliaths in the world of television quiz shows. Please welcome our dream team.
Hello, my name is Judith Keppel and I was the first person in Britain to win £1 million on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Hello, I'm Kevin Ashman. I hold the record for the highest ever score on Mastermind, and in 2004 I became the World Quiz Champion.
Hi, I'm CJ Demouy. I've been a winner of 15 to 1, 100% and beat the nation.
Hello, I'm Daphne Fowler. I'm one of the few women to win the title Brain of Britain, and I won the grand final of 15 to 1 twice.
Hello, I'm Chris Hughes. Now, back in 1983, I won Mastermind, and I still hold the International Mastermind title.
Well, taking on the might of the Eggheads today are the Dirty Gerties from Lancashire. The girls all go to a pub quiz together and went through a number of names before plumping for the Dirty Gerties. They say that when they go to the pub, it's their night to let their hair down, and therefore thought that the Dirty Gerties was a very apt name. I think so too. Let's meet them.
Hello, I'm Helen, I'm 40, I work for BT as a project manager.
Hello, I'm Victoria, I'm 31, I'm a credit controller for an insurance company.
Hi, I'm Sharon, I'm 33 and I'm an IT infrastructure specialist.
Hi, I'm Debbie, I'm 26 and I'm an IT infrastructure analyst.
Hi, my name's Moira, I'm 37 and I work as an accounts and admin assistant.
So what do you get to on these nights down the pub then, Dirty Gerties? What do you get up to?
It's a night of debauchery. Bad
A bit like a
language.
game of Eggheads, really.
Totally. Yeah, violence.
Yeah.
It's got all of it, really.
That's just before you get there.
That's before we get there.
Must join in the Eggheads. Some of them would like it. Now, Helen, I'm actually not that keen on you because you're a Man United fan, aren't you? We all have a cross to bear, I suppose.
It usually gets me more drinks than saying I support Arsenal, but...
But that's you, Victoria, isn't
Absolutely,
it? You're a gooner.
yeah. Since the age of 12, yeah.
Oh, fantastic. I'm liking you more. Do you want to have a look at the questions in advance? Anything for you. So how do you think you're going to play it today, then? Have you worked out a strategy? Been
Absolutely.
Looking for the weaknesses, the chinks in the Eggheads' armour?
We've got a master plan.
OK, well, let's see it swing into action, then. They've got a master plan. Every day there's £1,000 worth of cash up for grabs for our challengers. However, if they fail to defeat the Eggheads, the prize money rolls over to the next show. The challengers won the last game. They beat the Eggheads, proving, of course, that it can be done. Let's see if it can be done again. So, Dirty Gerties, £1,000 says you can't beat the Eggheads. OK, then, the first head-to-head battle will be on the subject of politics. Well, Dirty Gerties, any one of you can play. It's the first round. It's politics. Who wants to play and who do you want to play against?
Do you want to take it or shall I? Do you want me to take it? It's not a good round, but I'll take it if you want me to. Do you want me to take it? Yeah. It's not my favourite round, but I shall take politics.
OK.
And I think I would like to take CJ. My brother says I have to take CJ, so...
Where?
There's a lot of people who'd like to take CJ, some of them to a very high cliff, and I'll leave the rest to your imagination. OK, it's going to be Debbie and CJ to play. The subject is politics. To make sure there's no conferring, would you both please make your way into the question room? So, Debbie, it's your choice. Would you like to go first or second?
I think I'd like to go first, please.
OK, then, Debbie, off we go. It's politics, your first question. The wife of which former Labour Party leader was elected as an MEP in 1994? Michael Foot, John Smith or Neil Kinnock?
I'm leaning more towards perhaps Neil Kinnock. I can't say for why, but for some reason I've ruled out John Smith, so I will plump for Neil Kinnock. I don't know.
But Debbie's gone for Neil Kinnock. What do you think?
I think she's right.
I agree with that.
Yes, the answer is Neil Kinnock. It's one up to you. His wife, whose name Eggheads is?
Glenys.
Yeah, became an MEP in 1994. OK, CJ, your first question, politics. Which former BBC war correspondent was the independent MP for Tatton between 1997 and 2001? Was it Martin Bell, Jeremy Bowen or Boris Johnson?
I think we all remember that wonderful meeting in a field with Neil Hamilton. It's Martin Bell.
The man in the white suit, yep. Well done, one apiece. OK, back to you then, Debbie. Your second question. In January 2005, who became only the second female US Secretary of State? Was it Hillary Clinton, Geraldine Ferraro or Condoleezza Rice?
Nothing particularly is jumping out at me. I think I might go with Geraldine Ferraro because she's the middle one and it's... Yes, I'll go with her.
All right. We won't go for any more reasoning there, Debbie. We know you're having a bit of a guess. Dirty Gerties.
I'd have gone for the third one.
Condoleezza Rice.
Condoleezza Rice. It's the wrong answer, Debbie. It's Condoleezza Rice. Well, nothing there for you, so CJ's got a chance to go into the lead. CJ, which leading figure in the Labour Party is blind in one eye? Is it Gordon Brown, Jack Straw or Alan Milburn?
I don't know, but I've got something telling me it's Gordon Brown, but I've got absolutely no basis for picking that at all. But just a slight nagging doubt, so I'll go for Gordon Brown.
Yeah, Gordon Brown is blind in one eye, so that puts you into a 2-1 lead, CJ, which means you've got to get this right, Debbie, to stay in the game, or else CJ's through. Which country adopted the euro as an official currency on January the 1st, 2001, 2 years after other members of the European Union? Was it the Czech Republic, Greece or Finland?
I'm leaning towards the Czech Republic. I don't think it is Greece. Something's drawing me to the Czech Republic. I think I will have to obey that and go with that.
OK. Well, Debbie, the answer is Greece. Ooh. It's not the Czech Republic, which means, I'm afraid, that this particular head-to-head is over. As you can see there, you've had your 3 questions, got 1 right but 2 wrong, and CJ's already got both his right, so he doesn't have to face another question. It means, CJ, you will be playing in the final round, and bad luck, Debbie. You've been beaten by CJ. As a result, you won't be there. Debbie and CJ, please come back and join your teams. Well, bad luck there, Debbie. CJ getting into his stride there on the politics round and winning through into the final round. As it stands, therefore, the challengers have lost 1 brain from the final round, whilst the Eggheads haven't lost any yet. The next subject is arts and books. So who wants to play? Can't be Debbie because, of course, she's just played. But any one of the others, who wants to play?
It's going to be me, I'm afraid.
It's going to be you, Moira. Who do you want to play against?
I'm split between Chris and Judith. I'm going to take Judith.
OK, it's going to be Moira against millionaire winner Judith. The subject is arts and books. To ensure there's no conferring with your teammates, please make your way to the question. Well, good luck, Moira. The subject is arts and books. Would you like to go first or second?
I think I'll go second, Dermot.
Well, you've chosen to go second, so these are your questions, Judith. Crime writer Ruth Rendell also writes under which pseudonym? Is it Dorothy L. Sayers, Barbara Vine or Richard Bachman?
That's Barbara Vine.
Sound like you know it. Have you read a few of Barbara Vine's books?
Actually haven't, no.
Well, you know the right answer anyway, whether you've read them or not. Yes, Ruth Rendell also writes under that pseudonym, Barbara Vine. So, 1 to you. How would you have been with that one, Moira?
I knew that one, yeah.
OK, well, you chose to go second, so this is your question. The 1984 J.G. Ballard novel, Empire of the Sun, is mainly set in which country? Is it Vietnam, Australia or China?
I think it's China.
OK. Gone for China. Dirty Gerties?
I think it's China.
Yeah, universal nodding, and the Eggheads, they're all nodding in the studio here, Moira, because it is the right answer. Even I'm nodding as well. Well done, good start. OK, 1 to you. Your second question then, Judith. The popular musical Miss Saigon was based on which Puccini opera? Is it La Bohème, the Mikado, or Madame Butterfly?
Well, the Mikado is not a Puccini opera. It must be Madame Butterfly because it's about the East.
Yeah, it is the right answer. Well done, Judith. So, 2 to you. So, not getting the slip up that you wanted yet, Moira, and important you don't do one here. Your second question. The contemporary British artist David Hockney was born in which city? Sunderland, Bradford, or Sheffield?
I'm not sure. I don't know why something is pushing me towards Sheffield. I really don't know, so it is just a guess. Okay. So I'll go for Sheffield.
The answer is Bradford, Moira. It's not Sheffield. Bradford, David Hockney was born there. Judith, Mary Lennox and Dickon are characters in which children's novel by Frances Hodgson Burnett? The Secret Garden, Mallory Towers, or Little Princess?
I read it just the other day when I went home to my mother. It's The Secret Garden. I love it.
But you love it even more now. It's giving you the right answer. 3 out of 3. It means, Moira, seems unfair, but there's no point putting another question to you. You can see there, Judith's got them all right. You gambled on putting her in first, but bad luck, Moira. You've been beaten by our egghead today. It means you also won't be appearing in the final round, playing for the £1,000. Moira and Judith, would you both please come back and join your teams? As it stands, the challengers have lost 2 brains from the final round, whilst the eggheads still haven't lost any. So let's try and change that, as I say. The next subject, then, is science. Who wants to play? And it's got to be Helen, Victoria, or Sharon.
Let me do it. Yeah. OK. It's going to be me, Dermot.
Going to be you, Sharon. And who do you want to play? Chris, Daphne, or Kevin?
I think it's going to be Kevin.
The reigning world quiz champion, so be quite a scalp if you can get it. Let's hope you can. OK, Sharon and Kevin, let's get you into the question room then, please. OK then, Sharon, and your choice. Do you want to go first or second?
I think I'll go first, please, Dermot.
OK then, Sharon, it's science. Here's your first question. In the human body, the chordae tendineae are more commonly known as what? The kidneys, the funny bones, or the heartstrings?
I don't think it's something to do with funny bones. Tendineae sort of makes me think something to do with strings, so I'll go with heartstrings.
I think you worked it out very well, actually. Chordae tendineae, heartstrings. Very well done, Sharon. So 1 to you. OK, then, Kevin, to catch up, your first question. In the pH scale, what number represents neutrality? 1, 7, or 14?
It's 7.
pH scale, the neutral number is 7. Yep. Well done, Kevin. So, your second question. Great start, Sharon. Let's see if you can get this one. The European spaceport of Kourou is located in which French overseas territory? Senegal, French Guiana, or Sri Lanka?
I'm afraid I haven't really a clue on this one, so it's going to have to be a bit of a guess. I'm being pulled towards Senegal, so I'll go with Senegal. OK. Kevin, do you think it's Senegal?
No, it is French Guiana, I'm afraid.
It is. It's French Guiana, Sharon. It was the, French overseas territory, and there's French in the answer. It's always tricky to know whether it's the obvious one or not, but in this particular case it was. Nothing there for you, but it's still 1-1, for the time being anyway. Kevin's got to face his second question, of course. Here it is then, Kevin. What name is given to the curved, transparent layer that forms the front section of a human eye? Is it the cornea, the iris, or the retina?
It's the cornea.
It is the right answer. The cornea is the curved, transparent layer that forms the front section of a human eye, which means, Sharon, I don't need to remind you, you've got to get this one right then. OK, Sharon. The gestation period for an Asian elephant is normally how many months? Is it 9, 16, or 22?
Guessing again on this one. I don't think it's 22. I'm going to go with 9.
Which, of course, is the average period of human gestation. Sharon, it's the wrong answer. It is 22, the one you initially rejected, I'm afraid, which means also Not that we want to do it, but I'm afraid you are ejected from the game. No further part to play for you. You won't be playing in the final round. You have been beaten by an egghead and the world quiz champion, no less. So honour still intact. But as I say, you won't be appearing in the final round. Sharon and Kevin, please come back and join your teams. OK, then this is how it stands. The challengers have lost 3 brains from the final round, whilst the eggheads haven't lost any of theirs. And our next subject, our last head-to-head, last chance to knock an egghead out before we get to the final round. The next subject is sport. And 2 of you left, Helen, Victoria, one of you to play.
It's going to be me.
Victoria, and who are you going to play? And it's Chris or Daphne?
Daphne. Come on.
Come on, bring it
Let's
on.
get it on.
Let's have you both then into the question room so you can't confer with your other team members. OK, Victoria, do you want to go first or second?
I'd like to go first, please.
Ian Thorpe and Kieran Perkins are swimmers who've won Olympic gold medals representing which country? Australia, the USA or South Africa?
I'm going to go for Australia.
The torpedo himself. Yeah, it's the right answer, Australia. Good start. OK, Daphne, your first question. Craven Cottage is the home of which English football team? Everton, Fulham or Blackburn Rovers?
Oh, I do know that one. I was helping my grandson with a quiz the other day, and we had to name the famous football ground that the boat race passes, and it was Fulham.
Craven Cottage is the home of Fulham. It's the right answer. Well done. On we go. Your second question. Victoria, in horse racing, what name is given to a male horse aged 4 and under? A mare, a colt or a gelding?
It's going to be a pure guess on this one. I'm torn between mare and gelding. I'm going to go for gelding.
OK. Eggheads, what's a gelding?
The horse that
A
sings
castrated
soprano.
horse.
What's that, Chris? A horse?
Well, I said a horse that sings soprano. It's a horse that's had the unkindest cup of all.
Is that to make them run faster?
It probably has that effect, yeah, I would.
Thought the threat of it might, the threat of it might make them run faster. So it's the wrong answer, I'm afraid, Victoria. And it's the one you ruled out first of all. It is a colt. It's a male horse aged 4 and under, so nothing there for you. But if Daphne gets this wrong, it'll stay all square. Daphne, your second question. In which year did Steffi Graf win all 4 Grand Slam tennis titles and an Olympic gold medal? 1988, 1990 or 1992? Stop chuckling.
We were talking about this at lunchtime today. And it was 1988, and she won the gold medal at Seoul.
And that was the Olympics you went to, wasn't it?
It was, yes, it was.
See what you've got to put up with these eggheads. You know, they talk about it all the time. They live, breathe, quizzes. Well, yeah, I can't disagree, can I? Steffi Graf won all 4 Grand Slam tennis titles and an Olympic gold medal in Seoul, as Daphne has added, in 1988. So that's the right answer, which means it's now 2-1, which also means, Victoria, you've got to get this right. The Iroquois nation of Native Americans regularly send a team to the World Championships of which sport? Archery, lacrosse or polo?
My gut instinct is going for archery. I'm going to go for archery.
The Native American game is lacrosse. Victoria, I'm afraid not archery. So there we have it again. No question required for Daphne. You've got 2 wrong already and she's got 2 right, which means, Daphne, you've won the game. Victoria, you've been beaten by our egghead. As a result, you won't be there in the final round. Please come back and join your teams. So this is what we've been playing towards. It is time for the final round, which, as always, is general knowledge. But I'm afraid those of you who lost your head-to-heads will not be allowed to take part in the round. So, Victoria, Sharon, Debbie and Moira from the Dirty Gerties, I'm afraid you'll have to leave the studio now. So, Helen, You're playing to win the Dirty Gerties £1,000. Judith, Kevin, CJ, Daphne and Chris, you're playing for something which money can't buy, the Eggheads' rather dented reputation. As usual, I'll ask each team 3 questions in turn. The questions are all general knowledge. Whichever team answers the questions correctly will, of course, be the winner. So, Dirty Gerties, or shall I just say Helen, the question is your one brain better than the Eggheads' 5? Helen, would you like to go first or second?
Second, please.
Listen, best of luck, Helen. Well, you've put the Eggheads in first. Let's see if this works. OK, Eggheads, in World War II, Operation Barbarossa was the code name for the German invasion of which country? The Soviet Union, the USA, or Italy?
The Soviet Union.
Code name for the German invasion of the Soviet Union. It is the right answer. Let's hope you know this one. For £1,000. Actor and director Warren Beatty is the brother of which Oscar-winning actress? Is it Meryl Streep, Shirley MacLaine, or Faye Dunaway?
That's Shirley MacLaine.
OK. Good stuff. It's the right answer. So 1 against 5 and all square. OK, second question, Eggheads. Until the 1971 British decimalisation, how many pennies were there in a pound? 100, 240 or 360?
Well, we're old enough to
20 times 12. 20 times 12.
Maybe you are.
It's 20 times 12.
So that's 360 then, is it?
No, 240.
Well, until the 1971 British decimalisation, the number of pennies in a pound were, as you correctly told me, 240. Helen? Which popular 1980s line of toys included characters called Bedtime, Funshine and Laugh-A-Lot? Is it the Care Bears, My Little Pony or Barbie?
I can discount Barbie. That's been going since the 50s, I think. My Little Pony, I don't think the talkative one would fit, so I kind of think it's the Care Bears.
OK. It is tough there on your own, isn't it? I'm really feeling for you. But you're doing fantastically. That's the right answer.
Come on!
Bedtime, Funshine and Laugh-A-Lot are all Care Bears. How big is your collection, CJ?
Well, I've lost a few over the years, but still reasonably extensive.
But, what, got over a couple of dozen Barbies, I guess?
I don't do Barbie.
No, you do Malibu Stacy,
It's
don't you?
Malibu Stacy from The Simpsons, of course.
And a few Kens. OK, Eggheads. What form of human-powered transportation was invented by Dr. Jonathan Scobie in 19th century Yokohama? Is it roller skates, the bicycle or the rickshaw?
Yeah, roller skates was used at Merlin.
Yeah.
And bicycle was some Scottish
Yes, that's right.
Yeah,
It's got to be sort of the rickshaw.
It's time immemorial. So
Chris,
it
do you
must
want
be
a
red.
transport question? You want
Yeah,
one?
well, it's not the rickshaw, because that's traditional.
Hang on.
I'm just contemplating. They say it's the rickshaw, so it's got to be the rickshaw.
If you'd said it is the roller skate, I would have taken that. I mean, right in there, but you said no. You didn't give me an answer, so I have to accept rickshaw, unfortunately, Helen, which is the right answer, which I think all the others knew, but deferred to Chris as their transportation correspondent. But, of course, not steam-powered. Got a steam rickshaw? Anyone got one?
It'd be an interesting thing to build, wouldn't it? Probably based on a Leyland steam lawnmower.
What? Are there steam lawnmowers?
In the 19th century, Leyland started out building steam-powered lawnmowers for large estates.
This is before they got into cars?
Yeah, yeah. Well, they built steam lorries as well, steam trucks, yeah.
It's the right answer, so there we are. It's 3-2, but Helen, this is a great performance. Really, really good stuff. Now, to draw level again, your third question. Who famously said, "Do not the most moving moments of our lives find us without words"? Marcel Marceau, Mike Tyson, or Charlie Chaplin? Now, what are you thinking here, Helen?
I'm thinking it's Marcel Marceau because he was a mime artist. I don't think it'd be Mike Tyson. Charlie Chaplin, it could be because he did silent films, so... think I would probably edge towards Marcel Marceau.
Okay, is that your answer?
That's my answer.
Yeah, well, good thinking there, wasn't it, Eggheads? They picked up on the without words. What would you have gone for, Eggheads?
Sounds more like
Charlie Chaplin, because he persisted with silent films long after everything else had moved to talkies. And he was quite an eloquent man on the quiet.
Do you know, this is a minor triumph for you, Helen, whether you get the money or not. The Eggheads disagree. You're right.
Yes.
Marcel Marceau. There you are.
Well done.
Well done. 3-all. Taking us into sudden death. Fantastic stuff, Helen. Will the Eggheads be facing 2 defeats in a row? You enjoying it now?
No.
Well, I am for you. This is, Helen, a fantastic performance. Look at them sitting there, International mastermind. Daphne won more quizzes than you could name. CJ, he's won a few. Kevin, the world quiz champion, and the millionaire winner, Judith. You're matching them. You could beat them too. OK, it's sudden death now, Helen. We've taken away the multiple choice, so it's an awful lot harder. We've just got to hear the answer from you. OK then, Eggheads, it's your sudden death question then. Which coniferous tree of the genus Taxus is commonly found in British churchyards?
You.
Yeah, you.
What?
Taxus baccata.
Oh, you mean... Right.
No, not Y-E-W.
Oh, right, I see,
Not-
OK.
Yeah.
Genus Taxus is more commonly known as the yew and is found in British churchyards. It's the right answer. So back we go then. You're doing fantastically. But again, concentrate very carefully. I'll read the question out for you as many times as you like. Which titan from Greek mythology had his liver eaten by an eagle every day as a punishment for stealing fire from the gods?
Not my best subject. Mythology. Sorry, it's...
Well, you'll be going into some kind of Eggheads mythology if you do beat them today. I think you already have.
The only Greek mythology person I can think of to do with fire is Icarus, something like that.
Okay. Which titan from Greek mythology had his liver eaten by an eagle every day as a punishment for stealing fire from the gods? Is that your answer?
That's my answer. That's the best I can come up with,
Okay.
sorry.
Icarus. It is... But I'm afraid it's not to be, Helen. Eggheads, do you know the answer?
Prometheus.
It's Prometheus.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, not Icarus. Well, some comfort there then. It was just completely off the radar from you and much harder without the multiple choice.
Good
Helen, that's
game.
fantastic. I thought you were going to do it at one stage. But, Eggheads, you have won. Helen, again, congratulations, really most sincerely, and again from the Eggheads, I think. Give them a round. Let's give them a round.
Well done.
But, Helen, the Eggheads have done what usually comes naturally to them, and they still reign supreme over Quizland. I'm afraid you won't be going home with the £1,000, but your head held very high indeed after that performance in the final round. It does mean, though, that the money rolls over to the next show. Eggheads, congratulations. Can anyone beat you? Well, do join us next time to see if the new challengers have the brains to defeat our Eggheads. £2,000 says they don't. From all of us here, goodbye.
Coming up next on BBC Two, to Northern Ireland for the 8th Wonder of the World on Nature's Calendar, and then former SAS soldier Chris Ryan hunts for adders in Saving Planet Earth at 7.